Andy, it wasn't a one for the purists this afternoon. A bit of a battle. What was your assessment?
Yeah, I mean the lads are a bit frustrated in the dressing room there. I think Boston came up here with a game plan and fair play to them. They executed it quite well. But it was a difficult game in the sense of we didn't really have the quality that we needed to execute on a couple of good situations that we got ourselves into. Um, so that was kind of the story of the game, really. They came with a game plan and a shape, and we found that quite difficult to break down at times today. With our quality was a little bit below our usual level. So yeah.
It tried to remain patient, didn't you? Tried to keep playing the way that you want to play, but it wouldn't come. We had the goalkeepers made a have a save the second half. One nearly snuck in right at the end as well. It could have been different.
Yeah, I mean, we've said in the dressing room there, on another day we could have had a couple of goals, definitely. Obviously, Glenn's went through and the keeper's pulled a save off with that one as well.
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper's save against Sam's really well struck shot was excellent. So on another day, we could have scored a couple of goals out there. But I just think, like I said, today we were a little bit slow with our build up, a little bit slow with our ball speed. And in the moments where we needed some real quality, we just didn't quite find it today. But ultimately, it's a point and a clean sheet, and we'll review the game and we'll look to play with a little bit more intensity, I think is the good word, on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I think in games like that where you're increasingly looking like you might not get the winning goal, it's important, isn't it, to make sure you don't lose the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I did say that to the lads that they've actually played the shape out of possession really well today. I think defensively we looked really solid, even though it's a bit of a unusual back four selection wise. Obviously we've got a couple of knocks and niggles in and around our back line at the minute, but I think the lads, for work rate and commitment to being out of possession, was excellent at times today, and defensively we were very good. So that is a big plus, and like you say, if we weren't going to be great on the front foot, we had to make sure that we were definitely solid on the back foot. So the lads deserve some credit for that.
Yeah, you talked about the selection that was made this afternoon. You had to knock a couple of sort of not quite square pegs into square holes, didn't you? And how did you feel that the lads did with Reece moving inside and obviously Owen Gallagher coming in at left back?
Yeah, well, I think to be fair, both of them had really good games today. I think Reece dealt with their number 9, who was he wanted a physical battle with Reece, and Reece stood up to that challenge really well. And obviously Gally's come in and played at left full back today, and I thought, to be fair to Gally, he was excellent. Defensively, he did his job really well, and he was a good attacking threat for us. He had a couple of great driving runs through the middle of the pitch, and yeah, he had a very good game today, Gally. So he deserves some credit because he's been out of the team. Yeah, he hasn't had much game time, and he's stepped into the 11 today and done really well, to be fair.
And it's going to need that resolve, isn't it, for the whole squad, because we are going through a tricky period in terms of injuries, and obviously Ben's suspended as well.
Yeah.
Going into Tuesday night, we'll need that again.
Yeah, definitely, and that's why we've got the squad we've got. We can rely on the lads that are coming in off the bench to do a real good job for us, and like I say, Gally will single him out for some praise today because he hasn't had a lot of game time, but he's came in there and done a really good job for the team. But yeah, like you say, we're a bit walking wounded at the moment, and these little periods happen in football. It's just one of them things you've got to try and navigate. And the lads who are out on the pitch, we know the commitment levels to the football club, and we know what we're going to get from them from that side, which we did get that again today. But we obviously needed a little bit more quality to try and open Boston up, and we were just a little bit lacking in that today.